All right, guys, today's video is all about nutrition. The island is expressing signs after I've cleaned all this leaf litter off that nutrition is still not where it needs to be. However, this is the first year I can tell you there are some tremendously good looking pockets of nutrition, where before this whole place was just terrible. So anything out here in the middle is doing fantastic. It has exceeded my expectations. This area here used to be really lacking in quality nutrition. It's still a little off, but the quality of growth here looks so much better than what it was doing in the past. Now this back corner over here is a different story. It's improved, don't get me wrong, but there is still nutrition issues occurring here, and it's beyond what trace minerals are. We're talking back to the P and K level of nutrition being low, off a little, or extremely low. So today I'm trying to burn through whatever I've got left of this synthetic fertilizer. I'm switching nothing but pure organic once I can get rid of this. So the island's a good place to ditch this, and by the time I should get everything removed as far as synthetics go, I should have all the worms ordered and available to broadcast. So that's why I'm not really ramping up worms right now, because synthetics actually can kill them if there is a boatload of synthetic thrown out here. So I'm just going to make conditions as good as possible for bacteria and worms when I'm ready to. So right now we have, at least I'm going to show you what I'm seeing and why I'm doing this. This island is going through phases of strong growth, which right here looks really good. It has faced a ton of browse pressure. But then you start seeing color changes. And in that back corner back there, I wonder why that's still so green. Could be that all them trace minerals are still cranking back here and has really helped the quality of that material back here. There are no trace minerals that I set out here, and we are really suffering as far as the quality of what I'm feeding deer, the amount that I can feed deer. Right, we have large openings of nothing in here. This is a good time to frost seed, which I probably will do. May throw some more clover in here, chicory, and maybe some rye. But look back here. We're still cranking out nutrition. Guys, eventually this is what I want the island to be, but a slightly better version of this. We're getting there. There's still ways to crank out even better tonnage, but still, considering what this started with, which was absolutely terrible growth, like that, look at that. You just move it over, pan it around, and we're back to doing what we had before. So trace minerals has got these plants cranking. The deer has now eaten some 85% of the original height off, and it is still growing strong. That's the first time that I've seen that happen back here, and it's all due to trace minerals, trying to get this nutrient level flowing the best that I can. These small good pockets that are here will help deer, considering I had nothing really good to offer in the past. So the attraction level is sky high. I have seen as many as 10 deer in this island at once. And most of them, we had a pocket of deer, 3 deer standing back in here. They were the regulars. And I had the rest of them scattered all out through there. Some of them were eating acorns that I uncovered. Over there was acorns being eaten. But they were really picking really hard in these dark green areas. And that tells me the taste of the plants is better, the attraction's stronger there. Deer are getting really good nutrition, and they actually still look, as far as my regular deer go right now, they look really strong. There's no weakness in them. The fawns are coming on strong. The button buck has actually tried to breed his own mom. I've seen him on camera. He tried, but little fella ain't tall enough. And here, when you see something like that happening where button bucks are trying to breed, one or two things is happening. They're mirroring what they've seen from other bucks chasing their mom, and or in most cases, that deer's had a good enough nutritional start that his hormones are kicking in earlier than some of the previous deer. Used to, I would have told you if the button buck's buttons break the skin, that deer is considered sexually active. But I've got trail cam evidence that that's not the case. And it's usually a sign of really healthy deer, strong deer. So that young buck, as long as nothing happens to him from between now and spring and summer, I think we're going to have another fantastic yearling. I've got another future doe and a couple other small ones I've seen that I'm keeping track of. But it is important. It is highly important to me because of the property around me. Even if you step off this plot, I don't care. As soon as you step off this plot, we're back to bad soil. Bad soil. I can literally span 360 degrees bad soil. This right here has got to really be concentrated with good nutrition. So I'm trying to override what this ridge has done to deer by putting in really strong minerals through the trace minerals that I use. I will be digging back into them because I have been really sick this past week and couldn't do a lot of things I wanted to. The only good news from that sickness is I lost 18 pounds in 3 days. And I don't mind losing the weight, but man alive, the way I lost it was bad enough. So now I'm feeling pretty energetic now, and I think I'm going to try to get back into really working this place. I've even got new steps installed on the hunting blind. We just got to make a few more tweaks to that, and it'll be ready to hunt again. Although I'm not, most likely you will not see me take a good buck up here this year. I have seen a lot of young ones, lots of young ones, but nothing that, except, well, I take it back. There's only been one deer I've seen, and that was a 9-pointer, and that was the first day I was filming up here, and he was a really good deer. Other than that, I haven't seen a deer that I qualify as a shooter. They're all 2.5-year-old deer, which means I have a really good base of young bucks. And now that my neighbor up here is wanting to partner up with me, hopefully me and him and his boy can tag team our food plots to where we're trying to crank out better stuff and add even more size to bucks that maybe I can't mess with, and they stay on that ridge up there. All right, guys. So the big focus today, just real quick, is nutrition, 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 right? Tonnage like this is what I need all over this food plot. Eventually, I will get that. You can see how deer are destroying this. So focus again on nutrition, trying to get tonnage way up, and I'm going to do that through fertilizing and try to turn this plot around and hopefully increase the tonnage by another 200 or 300% at least. And hopefully this will maintain the deer through the rest of the winter. All right, guys, it feels good to be back. Energy is definitely way up, and I am ready to get a lot of these projects going. I will be doing some small improvements to this part of the woods down here, and I'll probably film that for you just to show you a couple of things that you can do on small property to at least help your odds out a little bit. I hope you like this video. You all have a very, very Merry Christmas. And I hope that your hunting season has been a blessing this year and that you continue to strive for bigger, healthier deer. You all have a fantastic day.